This demo shows you how to create your first roadbook using Seeker Studio. You'll learn how to import tracks, convert them into routes, and customize your roadbook for seamless navigation. In general, creating a roadbook is a complex task. It is first scouting of the tracks, then creating the initial roadbook. This roadbook then needs to be refined in a reconnaissance trip, where you go out and ride the track and extend the roadbook with additional notes and landmarks. In this video, we will concentrate on the second step of creating the initial roadbook. Seeker Studio is the web version of Seekers. If you have not already installed the Seekers app, please follow the links to Google Play or App Store to install Seekers on your mobile device. You will need it later to navigate your roadbook. Seeker Studio lets you view all your routes and tracks, create new routes, import GPX files, what we will do today, or organize groups and events. Assuming that you already have scouted your tracks, recorded them with the Seekers app, or stored as GPX files. Choose Import GPX file and select the file from your local file system. You can import tracks, routes, or even open rally files. Seekers shows you the general information, but for now, we want to look at the track itself. Choose the Map tab. That gives you the possibility to edit your track. Maybe you just want to create the roadbook for a certain part, or you can even revert the track so that your roadbook will be in the opposite direction. To generate the roadbook, click the Add Roadbook button on the left side. It'll ask you if you want to convert these tracks to a route, which means generating the roadbook. Say yes, and then it's generated. The system is now matching the track to the road network of OpenStreetMap, detecting junctions, off-road sections, and adding additional notes. As soon as it's ready, it will ask you if you want to remove the source track. Because we have imported it, we can safely remove it. And then again, you see the details. We come to that later. From now, we want to have a look at the map. You see a blue line, which is the matched route. If we zoom in, we see the source track as a red line. Here we see different symbols that are generated. The numbers are waypoints indicating a start or end of an off-road section. The turning symbols are notes without a waypoint. If you select one, you will see the generated note. For example, it's a turn right on a small unpaved road. You can now edit your generated route and check if everything is as expected. For example, here we have an off-road section which should not be there. If you want to remove the off-road section and match it to the route, you need to add a waypoint on the road between the start and the end of the off-road section. In this case, we already have a waypoint. Select the point and drag it to the road. You will be asked to adapt the track from this point to the next waypoint, and from the previous waypoint until this point. Say yes to remove the off-road track. The off-road track is removed and we can now match it to the road. Select the direction profile from the context menu. In this case, we can use shortest way to ignore any access restrictions. Now the route is adapted and the roadbook is updated. The route editor gives you much more functionalities, but for now we will have a look into the roadbook editor. If you have a certain point where you say, okay, there's something I know and want to add additional instructions to the roadbook, select the point and click the pencil icon to open the roadbook editor. For example, we know from the scouting there's a small church. It is detected in the roadbook as a building. By selecting the element, you can move it in the tulip, change the size of the element, or rotate it if you want. This can be done with all symbols in a tulip. But we want to replace it with a church symbol, so we remove the element completely from the tulip. On the right side, you have a list of all FIM roadbook icons. Expand the Symbols section and click on the icon you want to add. Now we can place the church in the tulip. In this way, you can extend the tulip with additional landmarks or other symbols. Use the up and down arrows to navigate through your roadbook seamlessly. Next, we want to add a speed limit zone. In these village here, for example, we want to restrict the maximum speed. First, we have to choose where to start the speed limit. We are looking for a landmark to add a roadbook note. In these curve, a track comes from the right and it's still some meters away from the village. Select the track point where you want to start the speed limit. Choose Instruction Point to just add a new note to the roadbook. The new note is added to the roadbook and the tulip is generate. Choose the Departure Zone icon from the Waypoints menu. After adding the departure speed zone, you will be prompted to enter the actual speed limit. Enter Use Speed Limit and hit OK. The speed limit is added until the end of the roadbook, which means all following notes are now added to the zone indicated with the orange box. And the speed limit is added to the description box. So you have to choose where to end it. In this example, we choose a note where the route leaves the main road. Add the Finish Zone waypoint to end the speed limit zone. As you can see, the orange box of the speed limit zone is closed and the speed limit is removed from all following notes. After completing editing, go back to the Details tab to add general information. Choose Private as access level to save the roadbook only for yourself or share explicit in a group. You can add additional informations like tags or images. After pressing the Save button, the roadbook will be saved on the server. You can check the upload status by entering My Routes and Places. The small green arrow indicates that the roadbook is successfully uploaded. These roadbook can now be shared in a group or you organize an event and provided it to your participants. But that is something for the next video. Thank you for your attention. This demo showed you how to create your first roadbook by importing GPX files, generating routes, adding landmarks and speed zones, and saving your roadbook. This route, including the roadbook, is now also available on your mobile device. You can now start the navigation with your mobile device or share your roadbook with groups or event participants.